Okay, everybody, welcome to this week's drawing. I got to meet a new pet over the weekend. It happens to be a dog that belongs to my brother. It was rescued from a ranch in Texas and then came up here to this area or to the northern part of North America. So anyway, so I was thinking about my brother's new dog and how it looks kind of like a fox, and I thought today might be a good day to draw a fox. If you'd like to use coloring materials, you can. You will need an orange crayon or anything else that you might want to draw with that's orange. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to draw it in pencil first. So this is just going to be kind of like a simple, fun cartoon fox. So I'm going to start with an oval. The oval is just a little higher than the middle of the paper, so kind of up in the, I'd say about the top half of the paper. So I have my oval shape that I've drawn first, and I'm going to actually do that with a marker, just so you can see it a little bit more darkly in case my pencil's a little too light today. So there's my oval, and then I'm going to draw two upside down letter V's. There's one. I could have made it a little more of a point, but that's fine. And then another upside down V. Then I'm going to draw two letter U's for the fox's body. There's a U, a big U, and then I'm going to draw another U right inside that one. Then I'm going to draw a little dot right down at the bottom of my oval. So that'll be the fox's little nose. And then another upside down U coming up from the nose. All right, now we're going to draw a tail. The tail is going to be kind of like an oval shape, but I'd say more of a squished oval with a point at the end. So I'm going to draw the tail coming back, and instead of making a really round oval, I'm going to kind of squish it. I could almost say it maybe looks a little bit like the shape of an eye also, as in an eyeball. So there is the tail, where I took an oval and I kind of made a point at the end. Then I'm going to draw a little line across here. That's for the spot where the tail gets lighter at the end. So if you want to use crayons, you can, and I'll keep going with some more things that we're going to draw in detail. But what you can do is color. You can use an orange. I have kind of a reddish, oh, that's red. I thought I had red-orange. Let's see. See if I have an orangey color. Oh, I do. Awesome. Okay. Borrowing some crayons today. All right, so I'm going to color this in kind of orange. Hopefully the camera doesn't shake too much when I'm moving. And you know, you can pause this if you need to take a little more time. Or you can also color it in later if you want to as well. I'm going kind of quickly just so that I don't take too much of your time with the video. But I'm coloring in the head, and then the tail, and then the outside part of the body. Okay. All right. I'm going to make the nose a little bit bigger, and I could do it with a black crayon, but since I already have my Sharpie out, I think I'm just going to use my Sharpie. And then I'm going to draw a couple little eyes, some pupils right here. And if you want to, you can put a little highlight in those. Up to you. You can just draw a little circle or an oval and fill it in black, but I always think they're kind of cute when they have a little reflection in their eyes. And then I'm going to do the little feet. I'm going to make these really simple. They don't have to be anything too complex. I'll just draw a little foot maybe back here for one of the back feet, then another one in the back. And then I'll draw 2 more up in the front. Those are kind of like his little front paws. If you'd like, you can add just a little line for the feet, but you don't have to. Just something that we can add. That's the fun part with art, is that you can make it yours and it's your choice. And you know, I had kind of a happy accident too with the red right here. I think I'm going to do something else with that in just a minute. But first of all, let me finish drawing in the rest of my fox. So I'm going to color in the ears. I'm going to make another upside down V inside of that. And usually foxes have darker tips to their ears. So you can take your pencil or a marker or your crayons and color in the tips of the ears black. And then I'm going to take my orange and go over this area again. So I said that I had kind of a happy accident when I accidentally started here with my red, because I really like how the red and the orange blended with my crayons. So I think I'm going to actually add a little bit more red in some spots. Maybe where I want the fur to look a little bit darker, or maybe like it has a little bit more tone to it. So I hope you can start to see some of the subtle details that are happening when I do that. You might see in the camera that some of this is starting to look a little bit reddish. And I think it looks great. So I'm going to keep adding a little bit more red where I want. And the fun thing with, that I said is that art is very individual, and it is what you want to make it. So if you want to add any more details or features, or even if you want to color it something different, that's fine too. There's lots of different types of foxes that are lots of different colors too with their fur. So you can make that decision. How do you want your fox to look? Or do you want to use your imagination and not even color it with realistic colors, but maybe something really unrealistic but super imaginative, like, I don't know, like rainbow colors? You get to decide. All right, so I think that's pretty good for my coloring, and I hope you had a chance to draw your fox. Don't forget that you're always welcome to pause the videos at any point and take your time and do your own style with these, and get caught up by pausing if you ever need to. So that's that for today. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I can't wait to see your foxes.